Hi everyone. Okay, we're going to take a look at this question right here. We're going to transform, or we're going to describe the transformations that take the graph of f of x and change it into g of x. Okay, and this question here is designed specifically to illustrate a very common misconception here. Now, first of all, we know that we're supposed to do stretches, reflections, and translations. That's the order that we attack this in. So let's take a look here. Vertically, f of x is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units tall. Well, g of x is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units tall. So there hasn't been a vertical stretch. Horizontally, how far is it? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And g is 1, 2, 3. So there has been a horizontal stretch. Whoops, sorry, I got to see this. Horizontal stretch by a factor of 1/2. Okay, so g of x is half as wide as f of x. Now the assumption is, the mistaken assumption is that means that f of x has been squished in like this. But remember, a horizontal stretch is about the y-axis, so it's the x-coordinates that are being multiplied by a half here. So, for example, this point right here, its x-coordinate is -2. Its new x-coordinate is going to be -1. Up here, this one has an x-coordinate of -4, so its new x-coordinate is going to be -2. And down here, this x-coordinate is -8. Its new x-coordinate is going to be -4. So the horizontal stretch actually looks like this. Now notice that what it's done is, yes, it's gotten half as wide, but it has also been pulled closer to the y-axis here. And that's a really important point for later on, and this is why order is important here. Now, has there been a reflection? Yes. Okay, I think it's pretty obvious that this thing has been reflected about the x-axis. So there's been a reflection. Sorry, let's go down here. A reflection over the x-axis. Now remember what that does. That takes these points and moves them up. So because they were both at -2, they jump up to +2. And because this one was up here at +3, it reflects down to -3. So connecting the dots, there you go. Now, the last thing we want to do is translate it. Now, this is where you'd see the difference if you got that stretch wrong. Basically, we want to take this point and move it down to here. Okay, so let's count that out. That has moved 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. Okay, so there's been a horizontal translation 4 right. And then from here, we take her down 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's been a vertical translation 4 down. Whoops, sorry, couldn't see that. Okay, and so these are the 4 transformations that take f of x and translate it and stretch it and whatnot down into g of x.